What's up to everybody? It's a little quick update on the 95 Reef. Added about 100 Nacerius snails yesterday. Drip acclimated them all in, and they're all burrowing and moving around. After last week, you saw I had quite a bit of a little diatom issue going on that seems to have subsided. But directly after that, we got a nasty green hair algae outbreak. But got myself a new little yellow tank. He's only been in the tank for maybe an hour, and he's already been at the algae, eating it, doing work on all that. The soft corals are doing really well. One on each side of the tank. This one's doing really well. Trumpets are coming back. If you can kind of see them, it's a little bright. I'll come up from that direction. They're starting to come back, looking a little better. The torch corals definitely grown in the last 2-3 weeks, so that's awesome. Polyps are starting to spread a little more. Move my brain down into the sand because I don't think it was used to the metal halite, because on my old tank I did not have metal halite. So he started to see, as you can see, he started to bleach on one side. As soon as I put him down in the sand, which was probably about a week, maybe 2 weeks ago, he came right back. So I mean, he's still a little lighter than the front half of him, but he is coming back. Our flower pots looking great. They've been doing really well, and the two little trumpets I have in the tank are doing really well too. Excuse me if I called that wrong. That's my hammer coral. I didn't mean to call that a trumpet earlier. So everything's starting to look really good. The sand cleaned right up, and the skim. I haven't showed everybody the new skimmer. Bear with me for a second while I get the refugium light back on. Alright. So my buddy Sonny, big shout out to Sonny, much appreciated. Upgraded his 125 skimmer to a bigger skimmer. I think he got a trigger system Bursa, which is a big bad boy. And he came up from Long Island. I'm upstate New York, and he said, I got this Bulbomegas NAC7 that I'm not going to be using anymore. Since I've had it running probably a week now, pulled out loads and loads of stuff. I just gave the collection cup a clean in today, but you can see down in here, that was some of the stuff I pulled out before we put it before I cleaned out the collection cup. My refugium's doing great. I got a little heater there so you can't really see too well, but my put some Nacerius snails in there, help aerate it. I got a big deep sand bed. I'm looking at about 5 inches. Couldn't go much deeper because there's the vent hole to let the water through. But my bubble algae has done really well. It's been coming back strong from being just in an overflow in my old tank, and it's probably already doubled in size. I have been having a heating issue with my Finex controller, analog controller, and I've actually had bulk resupply sending me a new one. The tank was, saying 74 degrees. And I had that set at like 80, and I'd even bump it up, and it still would click on, click off, click on, click off. And I don't know if that had something to do with being in my front part and the quick amount of water movement. So what I ended up doing, they're mailing me a new one, but over on the other side I threw in another heater down in my return pump, and this has actually helped out a lot. And it has been getting cold in upstate New York, so that is probably the reason. The house has been down to the 50s, sometimes 40s. Also on since we're down here. Planning on, hopefully for Christmas, getting the Apex controllers. But right now, all my timers are working and running pretty well. So, and as you can see now, that thing turned on for the moment. And yeah, so that's it. I'll keep you updated on the tank soon as we'll see how good that yellow tang does at keeping her clean. So far so good on the Neisseria snails. And if you're looking for some Neisseria snails to take control of your sand beds, keep you aerated, keep your detritus, your waste under control, great place to buy them. I got them on eBay. I got like 100 to 150 of them for under 20 bucks. Free shipping. They shipped in about 2 days. I drip acclimated them, and they've done really well. As you can see, they're all over the place right now, scavenging, moving around. So far, so good. And we'll see how good that, like I said, see how good that yellow tang does at cleaning up that algae, and then we'll go from there. I did have a little tragedy yesterday. My girlfriend bought a lawnmower blending to help control this, and I was unable to be here to drip acclimate him, so we did the old bag technique, and he bit the dust. So as you can see, after I drip acclimated that guy, the yellow tang, everything is he's swimming around full of life. So I highly recommend everybody to drip acclimate your fish, your invertebrates. Alright, so till next video, take care, enjoy your weekend. Bye.